Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Before we go too far, I probably should come clean and let you know that basically I'm an idiot. I don't really have any special skills. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if any of you are foolish enough to take my advice or copy me, you're on your own. Typically, when somebody starts to build a hot rod, they do it in one of two ways. They'll either take the body off of the older frame and put it onto something that's more modern. Oftentimes, a Chevy S10 frame is used because they happen to be rather flat and accommodating. Or they will actually go ahead and use the frame that they have and also basically leave everything in place and then just try and modify the running gear so that it's easier to work with and performs the way they want it to. I wasn't smart enough to do either of these. So what we ended up doing was pulling the cab and the nose, and we got it down to where we had the frame and the driveline exposed, and then we went to work taking it apart. You can see that it had very, very heavy suspension. It actually was the M15, which was the heavier duty version of the M5. It was originally a stake truck, and it had leaf springs front and back, and was meant to carry heavy loads at very low speeds. Basically, it was slower than the speed of smell. That wasn't going to work for us, so we took everything off and basically went to work to try and clean the frame up so that we could put modern running gear underneath it. You certainly can see how heavy duty the setup was. It's a very, very well built heavy steel frame. Now that the frame was bare, it was time to get the rust off of it. I used the Eastwood SCT tool, which worked really, really well. I'll include a link for it in the description. There was only surface rust, so while it took some time, it wasn't a terribly difficult task. After the frame was cleaned, we then painted it with Eastwood rust encapsulator to lock up the rust and provide a surface for further painting should we decide to do so. Now we're ready to start building. Hey, John here again. As we go into this gift-giving season, I wanted to give you guys some relationship advice. If your wife's list includes something that goes from 0 to 200 in 7 seconds, do not get her a bathroom scale. If you live at all, you will regret it. And remember, when you're working on cars, if you're not bleeding, you're not trying hard enough. See you next time.